Hi, I'm Robin Shooter and I want to help you break out of the prison of emotional eating. So what do I mean by emotional eating? Well, it shows up in different ways for different people. For some people, it's reaching for food every time anything goes wrong. For others, it's thinking about food all the time, as in, when can I eat next? What can I eat? How many calories would that have? How long would I have to work out to burn off those calories? Or what if I just ate what I wanted to and then threw up afterward? Could I get away with that? If this is you, the only time you're not thinking about food, you're probably thinking about your body and how much you hate it. So it's like a tape playing on loop in your mind. I feel bad, so I want to eat something sweet, but then that would make me fatter. And I hate myself for being fat. The only way I can feel better about being fat right now is to eat something sweet, but then that will make me fatter. And around it goes. For some people, emotional eating is not knowing when you're actually hungry, and also not knowing when you're full, when you've had enough to eat. Others do know when they're full, but they just can't stop eating anyway. Others feel guilty about their eating. They eat secretively. They won't allow anyone else to see them overeat, or even to eat particular foods which they've labelled in their minds as bad. Others feel completely out of control around food. It makes them feel panicky, and they eat to try to quell that panic. But whichever way emotional eating is showing up in your life, I know one thing is true: it's hurting you. Emotional eating hurts your self-esteem because it makes you feel out of control of your own life. It hurts your health because it stops you from consistently choosing nutritious foods and achieving a stable, healthy weight. It hurts your relationships with other people because it's really hard to be truly present with your kids, your partner, or even your friends or colleagues when you're constantly obsessing about food and your body. I know from first-hand experience just how painful emotional eating is. You see, I've come through my own struggle with emotional eating, and I picked up a lot of useful tools and insights along the way. Over the past 18 years in my practice as a naturopath, counsellor and EFT therapist, I've helped hundreds of people break free from the prison of emotional eating and forge healthy relationships with food and with their bodies. And I have to tell you, it's such a beautiful thing to see a person shake off those shackles that they've been trapped in for years or decades, or in some cases, virtually their whole lives, and to start to relate to food in a whole new way. And of course, the weight loss naturally follows, and maintaining their new healthy weight is easy because they've broken the old patterns of emotional eating. You can read some stories of people who've worked with me individually and in my Get Lean for Life program below this video if you want to get an insight into what that process of liberation feels like and what the results are. But working one-on-one or in small groups means that I can only reach a fraction of the people that I know I can help and that I know need my help. That's why I'm inviting you to join me for a free webinar on Tuesday the 30th of July, when I'm going to pull back the curtain and reveal the methods that I use to bust open the prison of emotional eating and help you be free to be your healthiest, slimmest, happiest self. You've been listening to me for this long, so I know emotional eating is a problem for you. You're fed up with having food dominate your life, and you're ready to break free of that prison. So go ahead and put your name and email address in the box at the right of this video, and I'll see you on Tuesday the 30th of July at 8 p.m. Sydney time. Oh, and by the way, if you can't make it to the live webinar, just put your name and email address in the box anyway, and I'll send you a recording of the webinar when it wraps up. See you there.